Currently, the active list item is not highlighted in this list. Let's fix it in this lesson. So we're going to open up component responsible for rendering individual list items. It is called lesson list item. I'm going to open it up in the editor, and right here, first of all, I'm going to extract all the classes of this list item in a separate constant right here. And now let's decide which specific classes we're going to apply to list item, when it should be active and when it should be inactive. I'm going to add these classes right here. So let's remove duplicate classes from the main list of classes. And now, based on ternary expression, we're going to apply whether active classes or inactive. Just to test things out, I'm going to use true in here, in which case we're about to see that all list items will be highlighted. We're going to bind this constant to the class attribute, and if we'll check it out in a browser, sure enough, we're going to see that all list items will be highlighted, because that ternary expression used in here always turns true. So now we need to decide which condition we're going to use in here to determine when we should highlight proper list item. And we're gonna do so based on the slug of a lesson in the address. We can obtain lesson slug from the road object like so, by using useRoad composable. Our second dynamic segment in the road is called lesson slug. And now let's compare this value to the slug of the lesson that we have received into this component as a prop. And this slug is already contained within lesson slug variable, so I'm going to compare lesson slug of a road with the lesson slug of the particular lesson. Let's also check what value we're gonna get in the console by printing this expression. So we got the same identifier 3 times because we have 3 list items, and each of those list item components have been rendered once, and that is why we're seeing 3 console logs. This time only the third list item is highlighted because in the address bar we have identifier of the third lesson. But it doesn't work as expected yet, because the moment I'm going to try to navigate between different lesson pages, we will notice that highlighting is not disappearing from the third list item. And this is happening because when this lesson slug reactive properly changes, it does not cause this array to be reevaluated. And to make it reevaluated, we have to wrap it in the computed property, like this, which will make it dependent on reactive variables used within this callback. And now if any reactive variable in this callback changes, this callback will be reevaluated, and we're going to get new array of classes. And this time, if we'll try to navigate around different lessons, sure enough, we're going to see that the proper list item is highlighted. That's about it for this lesson. Let's continue development in the next one.